Have you ever felt disconnected, cut off from the world, as if you're floating in your own little bubble? Whether by choice or circumstance, self-isolation is something many of us have experienced at some point. While it may sound like a solitary retreat, self-isolation has far-reaching effects on our mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. So, let's take a closer look at what self-isolation really is, why people do it, and how it can impact our lives in both positive and negative ways. Ready to dive in? Let's go! Self-isolation is more than just being alone. It's a deliberate or forced separation from social interaction, often used to protect ourselves or others from harm, as seen during events like pandemics. While it can be necessary for our health, self-isolation can have significant effects on our mental health and overall well-being. The psychological impact. When we isolate ourselves from others, one of the most immediate consequences is loneliness. Loneliness is more than just a passing emotion. It can affect our mental state deeply. Studies show that prolonged isolation can lead to depression, anxiety, and even a heightened sense of hopelessness. Without the daily social connections that keep us grounded, our minds may start to spiral into negative thinking patterns. In self-isolation, we lose the simple yet profound benefits of human interaction. Everyday conversations, the touch of a handshake, or even a smile from a stranger in passing help release oxytocin, a hormone linked to feelings of happiness and bonding. Without these interactions, our emotional and mental health can take a hit. The role of technology, double-edged sword. Interestingly, technology has given us a way to stay connected during times of isolation, but it's not a perfect substitute. Virtual communication can provide a temporary sense of belonging, but it often lacks the depth and emotional richness of in-person interactions. Zoom calls and texting, while helpful, don't quite fill the gap of physical presence. In fact, spending too much time on social media can sometimes worsen feelings of loneliness, especially when we compare our lives to others. The positive side of self-isolation. But self-isolation isn't all bad. When done intentionally, it can be a valuable tool for personal growth. It can provide a much-needed break from the noise and demands of everyday life, offering a chance to reflect and recharge. Many people use periods of isolation to meditate, journal, or engage in creative pursuits they might not have had time for otherwise. Being alone also gives us the space to confront our own thoughts and emotions without distractions. This can lead to profound self-discovery and emotional resilience. The key is to strike a balance between solitude and social interaction so that isolation becomes a time of growth rather than one of despair. Physical effects of prolonged isolation. What many don't realize is that self-isolation doesn't just affect the mind, it also impacts the body. Research shows that long-term isolation can lead to sleep disturbances, weakened immune function, and even increased risks of heart disease. When we're socially isolated, our bodies enter a state of heightened stress, releasing more cortisol, a stress hormone that can contribute to these negative health outcomes over time. Coping strategies. So, how can we cope with self-isolation in healthy ways? First, it's important to maintain a routine, even if you're stuck inside. Daily structure gives us a sense of normalcy and control, which can help combat feelings of helplessness. Staying physically active is also crucial. Simple exercises like yoga or even walking around your home can help reduce the physical effects of isolation. Another effective strategy is to stay connected with loved ones, even if it's virtual. Regular phone calls, video chats, or even sending a thoughtful text can help maintain emotional bonds. And if you find that isolation is taking a serious toll on your mental health, don't hesitate to reach out to a professional. Therapy and counseling, even through online platforms, can be a lifeline when things start to feel overwhelming. Self-isolation can be a challenging experience, but it can also be a powerful opportunity for reflection and growth. It's all about how we approach it and what we do to maintain our mental and emotional health. So, whether you're isolating by choice or circumstance, remember that it's okay to seek help and stay connected with those who care about you. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mental health and well-being. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.